Welcome again to the workshop, fifth workshop in the series of 11 workshops, Fine-Tune Your Retirement Project. And in this workshop, we are going to talk about values and how to get into the flow using your values. I believe it's such an important piece of self-development work and self-exploration work to do, and it's very helpful for self-motivation and feeling engaged in what you do. The reason why I picked this topic, how to use your values to get into the flow, is that sometimes we have like this amazing idea we want to do, or something we want to do, and then we start doing it, and suddenly it becomes a bit difficult. It becomes a bit challenging. Sometimes it becomes a bit less fun than we thought. This can make us feel like maybe that's not the right thing for me. Maybe I should give up. Maybe I should do something else. But I really think that the challenge is not about what we decided to do, but how we do it. Many people would like to have a passion project and they look for something they are really passionate about. And I believe it's really the right thing to follow the passion, but it's also good to figure out how to go around all these difficult things, challenges that can pop up on your way, while staying true to your own values, to what you like, who you are, basically. That's why I picked the values, the topic of values. When I was having my little crisis with coaching, and I felt it was more like a burden than passion, I had a coach who asked me to do work around my values and really understand what energizes me, what makes me happy, what makes me fulfilled, and how I can use all these values in my day-to-day work and day-to-day activity. And for me it was a big game changer, because I started doing things differently and felt more aligned. Well, basically when we do things, we always need to make a decision whether to do them or not to do them. And also sometimes what I heard from people in retirement, you don't want to put yourself under pressure. And so sometimes when it feels really a little bit harder, you say, well, okay, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the day after tomorrow. And by understanding your values and doing things more aligned to your values, you get more into the alignment, which I think it's so important at any stage of life. When I was digging into the values, I discovered one definition, how we are making decisions. I like this definition of Barrett Value Center that says the decisions we make are a reflection of our values and beliefs, and they are always directed towards a specific purpose. And the purpose is either satisfaction or our own individual needs or collective needs. Basically what it says is sometimes we are not making decisions that are the best for us. So if we procrastinate or postpone some ideas or projects, maybe it's because we don't really lean into our values, or there are some beliefs that hold us back, or maybe we are missing purpose. So we are going to talk about the purpose in 2 weeks, but now let's really look at values. So when I say values, what does it actually mean? Example values are, for example, accomplishment. So basically values are all the intangibles that make us happy, that make us feel excited about what we do. So it can be accomplishment. When you do something, when you accomplish something, you get a sense of happiness. Or activity, appearance, it can be authenticity, authority, autonomy, balance, being expert, caring for others. I picked a lot of values. Challenge, comfort, commitment, communication, community. It can be compassion, competition, complexity, contact with people. I am going to share a whole list of values for you, because I would like to do an exercise with you. I would really like you to explore your own values. But before doing that, I want you to think about a moment in your life when you felt really happy. It could be at work, it could be outside of work. And I am going to ask you to draw it in a very simplified way. Draw it. So for example, I draw a trip to the mountains, the Slovakian mountains. We climbed a big mountain. It was the evening and we were outside of the cottage and we were chatting and having fun, and it was really nice atmosphere. And basically now in the breakout rooms, I would like you to explore what was important about this experience. For example, for me, it was time with my friends. But it was also this climb, climbing something, so a sort of accomplishment, having done something difficult. Explore in the breakout rooms what was important about this experience, what made you so happy and fulfilled. And I also put in the chat some example values if you want to look at it and see what values were important at that moment. I talked about how to get into the flow and, well, for sure, knowing your values. So it can be 5 values or it can be 10 values. I wanted to show you my own values. You go really deep into your values. You pick 10 biggest values, looking at moments when you felt really good and moments also when you didn't feel good, because it can tell you also a lot what values were missing. For example, my top value is accomplishment. And when I feel like I haven't done something, when I haven't finished things during the day, I don't feel so good about myself. So sometimes I just write every evening what I have done during the day, because it makes me feel more motivated and engaged. Then obviously you need to decide which values are the most important for you and create really a list so that you have your own priorities, your inner priorities. What is the most important? Like for me, the second value is intimacy, so having these deep, intimate conversations. And I even though I need accomplishments, I really need these discussions. So I make sure that during the day I talk to people with whom I can have these conversations, because I know it will make me energized and happy. And then understand your values. For example, one of the value I have is working with others. So what does it mean for me? It's using the strength of each person to accomplish something amazing. But maybe for you it would mean something completely else, working with others, or what trust means. For me, for example, trust means I keep my word, I do what I promised. But then when I thought about it, I was like, okay, I need to keep my word also to myself. When I promise to do something for myself, I need to do it, because that's my value, right? And then it's always good to look at how they are present in your life, in your relationships, or if you have professional activity, how they are present, and how can you incorporate more of your values in everything you do in your personal relationships, in your relationships with your friends, family, or at work, or relationship with yourself. So that's basically how I believe we can get more into the flow, and also more in alignment with who we are and how we like doing things. It takes some effort to dig deeper. But I think it's really a great exercise to do at any stage of your life, and see maybe you can do some little changes in your life and feel happier and fulfilled.